surprised you admit. Yeah. That's the
man. You know what? When that blowing out, he ain't been there. He don't know. You don't know.
I never hit a trance.
No, that ain't no trance. That's when that large thing. It done it with Leonard.
What?
He made it.
Did he?
He hit that out of pocket.
Send me that footage.
Man, you were there.
I need to hear that.
Man,
I was not there. What are you talking about?
He made that out of pocket.
What are you talking about?
They called it queep.
Send me that footage. I want to hear that queep. I told her no.
What's that boy name got Leonard?
No. Jason Love.
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason Love.
The Love Dog.
I watched the whole video. Dude, I watched the whole video.
How was that?
Boy, he slow pushed it up and I made it.
I told her no. My one rule.
Yeah, that's my top 3 points. Watching
real?
Squiggle and squirm.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I ain't even watching.
Yeah, shit, what?
Yeah, we gonna watch him.
Why they doing this man like this in front of his wife, by his wife like that? Damn.
I know some guys get every day and get up and go to work. I know some white boys shoot dope, do smoke crack, do and they the best damn lawyers you can find. So I do know some fathers get every day. I know some mothers come home from teaching school, fix the kids' food, get and drunk every day, and she's a loving mother.
But isn't the kid or the career a reason to not get that?
Nope.
It's hard to be a good dad if you're getting
I know
every
some
day.
get uploaded. We watched a real life movie of an airplane where Denzel Washington was a pilot getting high every day. Turned the plane upside down, landed the motherfucker perfect, then got to go to the court hearing. Real life.
Snakes on the plane.
No. This is a real life story.
It's called Flight.
It's a real life story.
All right, man, we got that boy Charleston White going off on ADAM22 no jumper today, y'all boys. So you know we got some bangers lined up. I'm talking about bangers on bangers on bangers. We even got that boy Charleston White speaking on the incident. Shout out No Jumpers. Let's get to it. We're all gonna work on this over talking this shit today. Y'all boys know me, but I'm gonna react. But I'm gonna try not to make the quality of the viewing experience not bad today. I'm listening to y'all boys in the comments. Oh, we got that boy Charleston White backing up and defending 607. Nah, this a turn of events.
You see in 607 that you don't see in Crip Mac.
607 Crip Mac.
That's Steve Voodoo guy.
No. This what I seen him. He playing on y'all like me. At first I thought he was for real, but I had to sit back and watch that, and I didn't want to watch it. And as I was watching it, I'm saying, man, the bullshit like you. Matter of fact, he done took a few plays out your playbook. So I reached out to that. Say, hey, what's up? Woo. And me and him don't do nothing but talk business. We don't hang as friends. We do nothing but business together. And I watch him and I study him. He might be one of the most intelligent men on camera right now. He playing on y'all. Nigga playing on y'all.
He ain't lying.
Man, nigga quiet in person. He kind of shy. Nigga playing on y'all.
Don't sleep in the bed.
He don't sleep in the bed?
No.
He slept on the ground right here.
He burned to eat. He a healthy eater. He playing on y'all. Man, he don't eat gluten.
When we go out to eat, he never get food at the restaurant.
I know, he got furious with me because we didn't have any food he could eat here the whole time, but he never actually asked us for any food.
Go to the grocery store about this shit.
He kind, he humble. I never seen him angry. I caused a ride one time. I started a ride one time at one of my shows here recently. The SWAT team had to come save him.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. W. Charleston. Never would I ever think that boy Charleston would be defending that boy 607 ever, boy, for real. I know they supposed to be cool now, but you know Charleston, he went out to stand on business sometimes, boy. But nah, he really looking out in this situation.
And this bitch finna go down.
How'd you start riot?
He ain't let Adam play with that boy name.
Saying you niggas and that arguing with the crowd.
Right.
He's about peace. He draw peace. His energy is peaceful.
Right.
Yeah, he playing on y'all. I thought he was crazy. I thought he was mad.
When she was finna go down, he started praying.
He started praying. Say, man, nigga sat in the middle stage. It ain't with bitches. I'm out there calling him on the phone. Man. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes.
You haven't seen it.
Say, man, I done seen the macking, checking. Say, I think he pimping.
I don't know if he's got it in him, but
I done heard.
We was somewhere one night, a girl tried to holler at him, she was fine as a motherfucker. He turned her down. I said, why you turned her down? He said, she was too perfect.
Say, man, he done been to the strip club with.
See, that wise right there. A lot of people can't do that, boy. They'll fall. Everything that glitter ain't gold, boy.
He had him leg crossed. Man, shit, them hoes pull up on him. No. He'll share. Nah. See, y'all, most pimps will come off.
Right. Well, we did a 24-hour stream with him, and I really started to lose my temper with him because we were talking about topics, and then he would just interject and just do this random psycho babble. Like, we're talking about girls, we're talking about relationships, and he all of a sudden is like, y'all have sex with women because y'all don't respect them. I haven't had sex for the past 2 years because I really respect women.
He ain't lying.
He's lying if he thinks it's respectful to women to not have sex with them.
He ain't lying.
Women want to have sex also.
But the ones you respect, you don't your mother, your brother, you know,
They're
man.
related to you.
Man, the women you respect, you don't put your kid.
The reason why you don't your mom isn't because you have respect for her. It's because she's your mom.
Man, Miss Shirley and them, you got respect for. You don't look at them sex. Women, you don't do that to
women that you're attracted to that are single that could potentially be in a consensual relationship with you.
Let her make you mad.
It's not a sign of disrespect to have sex.
Let her make you mad. You're disrespect. You only have respect for her because you want to fuck her.
No.
But when you fuck her, you lose respect.
But you can want to fuck her and still be mad at her and disrespect her.
No.
Two things.
Women you respect, you will not fuck. I promise.
No, I respect all kinds of women and
You
have
love
sex
them.
with them.
You're just what you're saying now, because I'm telling you,
I
Adam,
love them too.
the way you do them, you wouldn't respect them if you wouldn't do them like that.
No, I respect them so much that I'm gonna.
Now, Charleston, you wrong to a certain extent, gang. Like, to a certain extent, you kind of wrong, gang. Women you respect would be like the ones you would look to, like, maybe to be a wife. You heard me? Like, oh, nah, she could probably pass the test to be a wife. You'd probably be a little more shy to approach her, but you wouldn't completely leave her alone, gang. Hell nah. You want to lock that down. What you talk about?
Nut on their face.
They don't
and
want that.
film it and sell it to the world.
They don't want that.
You would be surprised.
You're degrading it.
I wish you were there to see me
guy.
nutting on these faces because these women get a lot of joy out of that. You should see them. They whip out their own phone. They don't even want to clean the cum off. They taking pictures, selfies. Adam, come here.
You're lying, mother. That's the day you lying. Those are disgruntled employees.
No. That's real shit. They love it.
You don't have.
What they is, Charleston?
They whip out their own phone. They don't even want to clean the cum off. They taking pictures, selfies. Adam, come here.
You're lying, mother. That's the day you lying. Those are disgruntled employees.
No. That's real shit. I love it.
You don't have potlucks.
You ain't never painted a face if you think that they don't like it.
I don't like oral.
You don't like oral?
I don't like oral.
See, you and Ong, you're kindred spirits because you're both
like,
deeply
I fuck like Mister. You ain't see Mister get his sucking the color purple, did you?
I haven't seen it.
I want a hump and pump.
No, I haven't seen the color.
Yeah. I want submission. Don't hold submit. No, they submit when you knocking that transmission loose.
You be hitting transmissions?
I knock that loose.
Man, break the motor mount.
She had the motor knocking.
Wow.
They submit when they looking for air too, gang. You wouldn't know. You ain't equipped with the tools to know that, would you?
I'm surprised you admit.
Yeah.
That's the.
Man, you know what? When that motor blowing out, he ain't been there. He don't know. You don't know.
I never hit a trance.
No, that ain't no trans. That's when that large thing.
He
It done it with Leonard.
What?
He made it.
Did he?
He hit that out of pocket.
Send me that footage.
Man, you were there.
I need to hear that.
Man,
I was not there. What are you talking about?
He made that out of pocket.
What are you talking about?
They called it queef.
Send me that footage. I want to hear that queef.
Man,
I told her no queefing.
Say, what's that boy name got Leonard?
No queefing. Jason Love.
Jason.
Yeah,
The Love.
Jason Love.
The Love Dog.
I watched
The Love Boat.
I watched the whole video.
How was that?
Boy, slow pushed it up and I made it about.
I told her no queefing. My one rule.
Yeah,
no
that's my top 3 points. Watching
For real?
Squiggle and squirm.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I ain't even
support.
watching that.
Yeah, shit, what?
Yeah, we gonna watch him.
Why they doing this man like this in front of his wife, by his wife like that? Damn.
My one rule.
Yeah, that's my top 3 points. Watching
For real?
Squiggle and squirm.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I ain't even
support.
watching. Gotta check it out.
Yeah, shit, what?
Yeah, we gonna watch him.
Biggest OnlyFans scene of all time. Most money ever earned from a scene ever. That's my baby.
That's my
Right,
baby.
man. Yeah.
That's my baby. Woo-hoo. I swear y'all different.
Hey, you know, Adam,
Who's your favorite?
Hey, I tell you my hood because of that shit cold player.
Yeah, no, he ain't no player.
Yeah,
He been treating Leonard bad ever since.
What are you
He ain't-
talking about? That's my baby. We going on a date right after
Man,
this.
nah, he been mean
been
to her.
treating
He ain't
niggas
been
bad
nice.
everywhere.
You know, nah, you went last time you brought a rose and took her on a date since
I
that boy
just,
put that dick in her.
I just ordered flowers for Mother's Day yesterday.
That's Mother's Day. I'm saying regular. You see what I'm talking about?
Probably
You know
like
what
2
I'm
weeks
talking
ago I got her flowers.
When was Mother's Day?
It's coming up on Sunday.
I was finna say.
You better get 1-800-Flowers.com.
Nigga, I saw, man. She was the only one supporting you in the ring.
She was supporting me, but I had many people supporting me.
Well, she's
My
supporting both
boxing
y'all.
trainer, Remo.
Did you
Shout
get
out
some
to
pussy?
Remo.
Did you get some pussy
Shout out
after
to
that
Remo.
fight?
Remo
That's
the
the
only
first
one
thing I
I
did.
fuck with up, bro.
For real?
And then nigga back there with the afro, the Chinese nigga with the afro.
He's not Chinese.
Oh, I forgot.
What about Josh? The nigga that paid
That's
you.
your
What about
boy.
Josh? The nigga that paid you.
Josh didn't pay me. Adam did.
Josh operated the Cash App.
Shout out to Josh.
Shout out to Josh.
He's actually Jewish.
Fuck
Yes,
Adam.
I love him even more.
Jewish and he loves Mexican women.
I love him even more. My boy, yeah.
I don't know if he's gone black, so he doesn't
Yeah,
even have the
like,
opportunity
need
to
to.
come
That's
back.
how he
Yeah.
my nigga. Now, don't go black. They go taint you and ruin you.
Oh, yeah?
Stay over there with them Chicos.
Damn. You think I should leave my wife, my
No.
Armenian wife, for a black woman?
No. The Armenian been the best thing in America since the Kardashians.
Oh,
Nigga,
thank you. We
talking about.
appreciate that.
But she can't fix you like the Kardashians fix us.
What? They destroy men.
No, they don't. They
Come
make
on.
men better. Look
Yeah,
at
right.
Odom done got better.
Yeah, look at Lamar Odom.
He's doing better now.
Look
Better
at Tiger.
documentary.
They
them niggas doing
destroy
better.
black
No,
men.
they didn't destroy them. They got their life right now. What's that?
So,
other
man, you got a
race
good page.
who run the ball?
Appreciate that, remember?
Yeah, remember Carter Kim had him.
Lamar Odom had like 16 strokes.
That's
Oh,
all
shit.
right. Look at him now, though.
Yeah,
He
what?
wish-
He's
he
doing
wish
a
he'd go back.
documentary where he's talking
But
about
he done
having 16 strokes.
But he done got his life together now. His life is set right, and he man now all the Kardashians.
When I did an interview with him, he was basically like trying to pitch a show in which him and the trans Kardashian, what's her name, Caitlyn, that they would be doing. They would talk about sports
The
together,
dad.
and it never came out. Which makes me feel like Lamar Odom doesn't
dad.
necessarily have like opportunities dropping into his lap.
Sure he do. I just talked to him the other day, man. Everybody get a bounce back.
Yeah, but if he's doing an interview tour to try to get a podcast
But that was
picked
then.
up,
That was then.
that was like
man.
6 months ago.
Me and
maybe
him
a year.
finna do one together.
I like that. I know he's a great guy.
Yeah, me and him finna do one together. I'm gonna keep it on the low, but I done let it out the bag.
You're gonna do a consistent podcast together.
Yeah, I would do one.
But is that gonna be hard for you because you're traveling around the country?
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be hard.
W clip, man. Shout out that boy ADAM22 for actually having humility to sit there and take that whenever they bring it up. You heard me? Cause nah, that take a lot, bro, for real. Cause you know it was even your plan to use it to go viral in the first place. So you know you gotta have tough skin doing that. He ain't lying. W video though, man. Shout out that boy ADAM22 with no jumper. Boy, we got more. Charleston White, Adam, intense argument.
So I come in an era where we heard about get the man, attack the man, fall and slip in the man stove. Play
Yeah,
on
this
the-
Adam crazy.
The gangbanging didn't come to 89, 90.
He different.
Uh-huh.
By that time, we already got a foundation.
Right.
So gangbanging is not in our hearts. That's why it's easy for us to quit after so
But
long.
isn't gangbanging just a response to being in extremely dangerous conditions in which you need to group up with other people in order to do battle with other groups of people?
Then why didn't the slaves gangbang?
Probably just wasn't really available to them as an option, right? They were fucking slaves.
Well, based off what you just said, don't you need other people to group up with other people to fight other people? So once we became free in the
But there were slave rebellions, right?
it was very few.
Yeah, but it's because they're oppressed. They have no weapons. They have no money.
So once we got free and got weapons, why didn't we group up in gangs then?
I mean, they were probably more focused on assimilating into the culture that they had just gained their freedom from.
No, they never assimilated. They couldn't.
Well, they probably thought that it was more accessible than it ended up being.
They never thought that. My grandmother's 80 years old. She never told me they thought that. She's still alive. My pops is almost 8. They never thought that.
But why
be
did
grandma,
your
man.
grandparents not group up and go to war?
Because it's never been about getting in the gang.
They were survivors. They wasn't
about
fighting. They were survivors. Gang like Charleston. You see what runs in his blood. He tell to get out of jail. He ain't standing on business. He ain't the one leading the riots. He ain't using the knowledge that he had to start revolutions. No. His bloodline was the different type of survivors. Like, yeah, it wasn't survivor to the fittest, but he was just a little more smarter to stay out the way on some little coup de cat. But hey, it benefited the bloodline. Look, we got Charleston here today. A very feeble, smaller type substance. You know, he don't look like one of the, you know, our people on some shit. At the same time, he still survived, gang. Other people had to do different things to survive. You know, not everybody had the top genetics. Not everybody was steppers. Not everybody was macho man. Like the Haitians. Oh, no, they fought. Where they had scissors, knives, sticks, and stones. Excuses. Talking about weapons, man. Use what you got.
In your family.
They ain't had that. They had that hide. Like, they moved. His family moving like mice and shit the whole time.
When we say
Give you some
gangs,
land.
we think about gangs.
Rat Williams, duh. Let me run it back a little bit. I'm doing that shit again, y'all boy. My
Probably
fault.
thought that it was more accessible than it ended up
They
being.
never thought that. My grandmother's 80 years old. She never told me they thought that. She's still alive. My pops is almost 8. They never thought that.
But why did your grandparents not group up and go to war?
Because it's never been about getting in the gang. It's about building your family.
Well, when we say
some
gangs,
land.
we think about gangs fighting against each other, not like fighting against the people that are controlling them.
Sure we do. When I think of gangs in New York, those people fought against each other. No, but white people, Italians, Irish.
My tribe rebelled.
They were way more dangerous and violent than these today.
Don't you think about that? So much of that is because it's like we accept the structures within our societies, and most of us don't really feel as if we have the power to control the society we live in.
Black people do not accept the structures of society. That's why we go to jail for committing financial crimes. That's why when we go to school, we don't pay attention in class.
Right.
That's why we go
You talking now? Hold on, talk your
on ISS. That's why we get kicked off the football team, because we don't fit into the structure.
Yeah.
We have way more power. That's why we sell dope when the white men say we can't sell dope. That's why we pimp and go across the state line when they say don't. So we have the power to do whatever we want to do.
We just ain't using it right because we've been trained by them people to do what they want us to do anyway, so they ain't even got to do nothing no more. AKA, what I be calling the boys? The puppet masters. AKA, we'll leave it there.
They have the power, but it's like most of us don't really think about the world as if we're going to be able to just commit crimes until we change the social order.
We do. It's called ball till you fall. We got music that teaches ball till you fall.
But isn't that the opposite of what we're talking about?
No, that's
balling until you die.
Well, you're trying to make sense of people who don't have sense. And I'm saying, no, our people had greater sense than what you're trying to give them for. Well, don't you think? No, our people thought greater. They built Black Wall Street.
Why are you saying people who don't have sense?
Our people built Black Wall Street. Gangbangers don't have sense. They can't build nothing. They can't manufacture nothing. Black people created some of the things that's mostly been invented, from the stoplight, the cotton gin. What you mean? We didn't think to create gangs. We thought to be free under worse conditions. So we're under better conditions.
You talking?
We're freer. Why would we join gangs and they didn't?
I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of.
I do.
I mean, they do got the Ku Klux. They got the Ku Klux Klan, and they also got the Illuminati. And they got the CIA gang. Come on. They got the police department. Come on. They got some gangs. And I ain't even naming all the extreme that they do got.
A lot of minority groups in our country that didn't really like gravitate.
But I completely understand where you come from, Charleston. The original things of gangs was not that. You feel me? There wasn't this crash out mentality. So when you speak on gangs, now you talking the crash out mentality. The ain't trying to do nothing, build nothing, just trying to straight destroy and do exactly what the CIA want them to do, basically. You feel me? So now I 100% get that. But at the same time, once upon a time when gangbanging was originated, it was for that single purpose. But the fact that you saying they damn near forgot the plot, hey, I'm with you on that. But they lost the plot.
Towards the whole gang thing. But then there's a lot of non-black groups that did. The mafia.
Well, we never had a mafia because we don't want to be gangsters. Gangsters extort themselves. Black people never extorted one another. We had a community.
LA kind of known for extorting one another.
That's the new gangs. That's the new gangs. Exactly. That's they ways. That's what we trying to say. We starting to learn the wrong. We doing it wrong. Just then lost the plot.
Gang started. You got to think all the black people that came from the South that built Watts, California, all them vibrant black towns, all them vibrant black places in LA before gangbanging started. Why them people didn't get and it was vibrant here then?
Yeah. No, that's a good question for sure.
You know why? Because their children didn't have a struggle. The gangbanging children didn't come from gangbanging because they was in impoverished conditions. They could walk the neighborhoods and go get an apple off the tree.
But don't you think that the gang is like a reaction to just feeling hopeless in your life in general? Not necessarily that you're being like violently oppressed on a day-to-day basis.
When I look at them niggas in prison and they join the gangs and they fight and what they fighting about in jail, catching phase, they don't look hopeless. When they on here talking about how they live their gangbanging life, they don't look hopeless. They seem like they're bragging about it. They got pride in it.
When I go to the hood,
they got love for it.
When I go to the hood and I see like, you know, a group of 16-year-old kids sitting around in an alley just like waiting for somebody to come through so they could shoot at their car, these are people who feel hopeless. They feel as if there's no college career path for them. There's no way that they're going to be able to go get a paying job and be able to make 6 figures a year.
Have you done a qualitative study to talk to them and see why?
I mean, this is obviously anecdotal, but these people don't.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, to an extent. They both kind of right on this one. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, Adam kind of right. Like, they ain't no more guidance. They don't really know what to do. But all they know is what they know. Where's the guidance? You feel me? And Charles trying to say, how do you know that? Nah, they just want to be evil. Like, no, gang. That's all they've been trained in. You feel me? Filtered into. Ain't y'all saying children learn from what they taught? Let's blame who teaching them. And it's not just the parents too now. Let's come on now. Let's look at the whole situation.
really pursue those opportunities. I'm telling you why.
You're saying obviously from some kids sitting in the alleyway waiting to shoot at a car. Why they not robbing the bank? If they're hopeless, why they not robbing a bank?
Probably because they just view that as being like
why not rob the local?
Very low, small chance of success.
Why not rob the local guy that's selling weed? Why not be breaking into a house?
They probably do that. Breaking houses, that's very common.
So why sit in the alley the way to shoot at nobody? Why not go get a job?
Well, it's part of being in a gang. You got to protect your area, right?
No, I've never heard that. Ever.
What?
For real?
I've never heard that.
I mean,
you never heard of gang wars, color wars? I think that was all our first gang documentary on YouTube. When the little color wars just come gang. You never heard of that. That's beyond me.
They're patrolling for that purpose.
No. They're patrolling to extort.
Is it dumb? Yeah, especially nowadays because they ain't doing it right. It ain't like, they stopping people from serving on their block that ain't supposed to be serving on their block around the kids' neighborhoods and things of that nature or the playground set. It's more like, they just easting everybody. Trying to get into it with everybody. Don't know who somebody is. Now they into it with somebody new. So now they always, you feel me? It's like you got to be on pieces and cues by everything now because they making you down there put yourself in most situations that you ain't even know. Based off the way you moving it. You heard me? Whole time it was supposed to be for protection. Oh, nah. We don't want y'all doing this around here because, this the off-limit zone. You heard me? If y'all boys do want to make some arrangements, we got a little spot over there. Y'all could do that. And then just throw us a little 10%. Y'all good. That's what it was supposed to be like. Now it's just on some, hey, man, who looked at me crazy today? Who is that? Come here. Like, you feel me? It's just pointless now. Like, now it's you trying to,
each other.
If you get it, you get it.
I would say more often than not, they're patrolling to just protect the block.
So how about this? How about you wake up and go spend some time with those 16-year-old kids? See what condition that their home life is. See what they do when they wake up in the morning and tell me how hopeless they is if they got a phone.
I already know what they do. They hang out in the neighborhood.
Well, you sound like most typical arrogant white man that try to look from up there. See, you didn't grow up down here to really know. You're making speculations.
Well, I'm making observations based on my life experience.
Your life experience don't fit into the black spectrum because you're looking from afar with binoculars.
I think most people would say the last 10 years of my life, I've been pretty deeply immersed in that
right? When the last...
Well, you forgot Adam, one of the propaganda pushes, boy, he looking from the office. Boy, he in the meetings. Now he in the meetings, gang. He know what they plan is. He low-key trying to tell you and break it down to you what's going on, but you like take it to now. You know you be in the meetings too.
Last time you had to when the last time you sat at a black table and ate black food in a black household?
I have been to restaurants with black people.
I didn't ask you a restaurant.
We don't go over to people's houses out here.
There you go. So you don't know. You don't know black people.
You have to go to their house to know them?
Yes. If you don't go into a person's home or person's village, how can you know their culture?
In LA, we don't really go to people's houses.
LA ain't black, it's Mexican.
We got a lot of Mexicans, we got a lot of blacks too.
Yeah, so basically what I'm saying here, you really don't know black people.
LA and Mexico.
Just because I haven't been to their house to eat dinner?
No.
So we can't just like go
LA
to dinner?
Mexico.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You say observation, but where are you observing from?
Going to people's neighborhoods, doing vlogs and shit.
There you go. So you go into their neighborhood and you figure these guys is hopeless, but they got their cameras on.
It's not like I think they are hopeless. I think they feel hopeless.
No, they don't feel hopeless. They feel good. They feel high because most guys are high. Most guys don't. And when you get drunk and you get the hopeless that you feel goes away.
I mean,
now
if you're a 16-year-old kid smoking weed and numbing yourself all day,
you're not hopeless.
Pills and
you're not hopeless. You're having fun.
It's
not. You're having fun. Most kids are experimental.
Yeah, but you're having fun in the moment by doing something that's kind of separating you from the more long-term opportunity.
It's fun getting high, guys.
Right. If you start popping perks every day in high school,
bad influence. No, it's not. No. Don't do that. Bad influence. You influencing the youth in the wrong way. That's why I be saying he pushing the propagandas for them people, bruh. It's not fun, bruh. None of that shit fun, bruh. Some people might do it for certain little purposes and things of that nature, you know, medication uses and just things of that nature. But all that is fun. You trying to promote this shit? Like, come on, what the fuck is you doing, Charleston? Who is you really working for at this point? Like, we knew you were police, but I think it's deeper than that.
You're not probably on the path to becoming a lawyer,
well,
right?
that has nothing to do with you.
You be having them fun drugs with them YTs then, huh? With Aid and them boys? Y'all boys be having fun? That shit crazy, boy. That shit crazy.
Coming on the path. Most kids are experimental.
Yeah, but you're having fun in the moment by doing something that's kind of separating you from the more long-term opportunities.
It's fun getting high, guys.
Right, if you start popping perks every day in high school, you're not probably on the path to becoming a lawyer,
well,
right?
that has nothing to do with you coming on the path to becoming a lawyer. You're not hopeless if you're getting high every day. For one, you got money to get high. So how can you be hopeless and you got money to get high?
There's a lot of ways to get high that are pretty inexpensive.
Well, if you can get high, you're not hopeless. You're doing what you want to do.
I would say getting high leaves you just as hopeless as you would be otherwise.
When you're hopeless, suicide is on the option, not getting high. When you're hopeless, suicide is on the option, not getting high.
But
getting high is for recreation.
A lot of are kind of like...
You right, but look what he promoting. Damn. Look what he promoting.
Out suicide,
No.
If you start doing fentanyl every day, isn't the end result you dying?
I know some want to get high every day with fentanyl. They want the fentanyl just go make them die and come back to life like Michael Jackson was doing every night.
Right.
Michael Jackson was loving doing that propofol, going and coming back. It's a motherfucker want the heroin and go almost called the overdose. Wow, that's where they're going to go buy it from. They want the dope. And it ain't because you're depressed and hopeless. You want to feel good. This is what you like to do. You enjoy the feeling. Come on, man. It's called choices and decisions. Your conditions don't determine your choices.
But a rational father is not going to sit around and do Percocets all day because he feels like he has an opportunity and he has important things to do. Those are the things that stop people from just sitting around doing.
I know some guys get
Charleston, we know that everybody you knew before you were famous was crackheads. So stop telling us about crackheads that you knew, gang, trying to justify that crackheads doing. Crackhead. We know you know some crackheads, gang. We know. We ain't asking about that. He trying to tell you about most civilized human being. He talking about people. You know you don't care about people. It's babies, this, that. Gang. Shut the fuck up sometimes, Charleston.
This is indecision. Your conditions don't determine your choices.
But a rational father is not going to sit around and do Percocets all day because he feels like he has an opportunity and he has important things to do. Those are the things that stop people from just sitting around doing.
I know some guys get high every day and get up and go to work.
Crackheads.
I know some white boys shoot dope, do perk, smoke crack,
And white boys, of course, obviously. Come on.
Do Percocets all day because he feels like he has an opportunity and he has important things to do. Those are the things that stop people from just sitting around doing.
I know some guys get high every day and get up and go to work. I know some white boys shoot dope, do perk, smoke crack, and they the best lawyers you can find. So I do know some fathers get high every day. I know some mothers come home from teaching school, fix the kids' food, get high and drunk every day, and she's a loving mother.
But isn't the kid or the career a reason to not get that high?
Nope.
It's hard to be a good dad if you're getting
I know some get uploaded. We watched a real life movie of an airplane where Denzel
he talking about himself.
Washington was a pilot getting high every day. Turned the plane upside down, landed the motherfucker perfect, then got to go to the court hearing. Real life.
Snakes on the plane.
No. This is a real life story.
It's called Flight.
It's a real life story.
Bro, you talking about Samuel L. Jackson, bro? Come on, Adam, you going out bad. Talking about all this look the same, but them is two different.
Time got hot again to get normal. It's some people have to operate in their normalcy, getting high, and they are functional at this.
Well, I spent most of my life shitloads of weed, and I've been very successful.
We're not talking about you, though. We're not talking. No, I didn't spend most of my life smoking weed.
But you
talking about crack. We talking about that hard shit you were just flexing about, right? The shit you said your friends do. Friends of a feather flock together, ain't it? Ain't y'all one and the same?
He ain't lying.
Come on, gang. Don't try to run away from accountability now, Charleston.
Got hot again to get normal. It's some people have to operate in their normalcy, getting high, and they are functional at this.
Well, I spent most of my life smoking shitloads of weed, and I've been very successful.
We're not talking about you, though. We're not talking. No, I didn't spend most of my life smoking weed.
But you've been smoking a lot of weed since you've been successful, right?
I've been smoking weed, since I've been successful.
And you've been able to manage it. However, I somehow think that if you started snorting fentanyl every day, that you'd probably have a harder time.
I don't know. I know people that snort fentanyl. I know people that get.
And those are probably the people who are able to do it to some sort of level that isn't going to destroy their lives.
There's such thing that you learn if you understand alcoholism and drug addiction. There's such thing as functional addicts. Most people are functional addicts.
Yeah.
So,
Even functional fentanyl?
Bad thing to promote.
You could do a reasonable amount. And a lot of people don't. I think I would have a hard time doing this job if I was doing fentanyl every day.
It's no such thing, y'all. They functioning like this on the street. They functioning like this, leaning. You heard me? They function like this, falling asleep on. That's not functioning, gang. That's barely surviving. You heard me? Don't listen to that. That's bad influence. Don't listen to these heads telling y'all that these heads. They either dropping out. It gets to a point, man. You don't want to get to that point. Don't even do it.
But I could probably work at Amazon.
Where I'm from, most fentanyl addicts die. in a short period of time.
Good influence, yes.
Kodak.
You touch you dead. That's what you tell him. That's you tell him right there. That's how you tell. Yeah.
Most fentanyl addicts die.
Yes.
In a short period of time.
Yeah.
First time.
Kodak Black and them ain't dead yet. He say he with the fake perks. Yeah. It's fentanyl and everything. It's fentanyl and everything. So any hard you doing, I know I've been doing hard 40, 50 years.
Yeah, that's why you never see a crackhead die.
I ain't seen a fentanyl nigga.
Look at Charleston.
It's more like they die and nobody really cares that much. Right?
I ain't found a died of fentanyl yet. Man, I don't know one person that I can personally say, yeah, they had an overdose of fentanyl. And I know they feel like crazy.
I know plenty of people.
I don't know any.
Man, them niggas
a bunch of rappers on this podcast. Lil Peep died for taking fake Xans.
Yeah. I call. I say he died of diabetes. I call.
Bad influence.
I almost forgot that I was dealing with a pretty hardcore conspiracy.
Yeah, Charleston has a bad influence. Boy, his
I just was watching
conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I was just watching you talking to Sean Conn
about. I'm pausing. My computer acting dummy right now, but I'm about to slap this shit. Hold on, let me try to close another tab real quick, y'all boy. Give me 2 seconds. But this shit acting slow to the mother. I'm over here trying to pause the video. This keep playing like, bitch, you ain't here to see me try to pause you 2 times. What we doing, man? I'm over here trying to talk to the guys. This shit. You over here overplaying me and shit. I almost slapped. Shut the computer just not. What the hell wrong with you? All right, let's try this again. Back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill it. If I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no rule. I will hit a list for real, they get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing back, that spoofer, I got spoofed. They asked about Robert, did a lot of it. We the first young niggas with counterfeits. So my bro, I'ma make it, can't lie to shit. Won't never chat much about a lot of shit.